Hey guys, so here's a new video, and so first things first, very quickly, for now I'm not going to be doing daily Q&A simply because my phone's really jacked up and it's really hard for me to just read anything on this anymore. I can still play every once in a while and I can still read the notices, but going on YouTube and actually being able to see any of the comments is really just a pain in the ass. I'm more than likely going to be just entering them if I can from my computer. But daily Q&A on the videos is more than likely not going to come back up until I get a new phone, which at its best is more than likely going to be within 2, possibly 3 weeks. So sorry about that. But let's just cover this event. So as you can see, it is the Diamond Madara event. And it looks like so on the October the 20th to the 21st, you can only get all the materials for Gold Madara. Now, if you want the Diamond Madara, it's on the 21st, I guess. Here, let me look at it quickly. So, yeah, on the 22nd, it's the Diamond material. So, let's look at the, close that. Sorry about that once again. But yeah, it looks like it's Diamond Madara now. They did release a new skill for Madara. I did notice it. It looks okay. But, let's see what's up with this. So Diamond Madara debut. So Reincarnation Sharingan times 4. So it looks like it just goes to Diamond. It more than likely is extremely powerful. Um, Gold Madara by himself usually gets to 5, maybe 6 million worth of CP if you're powerful enough. And I'm assuming the Diamond Madara can go even further. So it looks like if you have Gold Madara, you're gonna get 1 Reincarnation Sharingan and Madara's Cane tier 3. If you have just a 6-path Madara of any kind, you're gonna get the Sharingan tier 3 and then Black Rod Madara. So let's just look at this. So if you have Diamond, you're gonna get Susanoo Complete Form Madara Skin. If you're a VIP 12, you're gonna get Reincarnation Sharingan times 1. So it looks like the Susanoo Complete Form Madara skin is a new skill. So it's Itachi Susanoo Shiratenze. Causes huge true damage to all enemies. Active skill and passive skill, no effect for 2 rounds. Immune to most control buff for 3 rounds and increases huge ninjutsu and taijutsu defense for 2 rounds. Ignores backhand. So just from what I can tell right here, looking at this skill, um, it basically, if this skill goes first, it's gonna end the battle essentially, because it does a lot of damage. It seals the enemies, completely passive, active skills, everything, and then it also makes Madara immune to any sort of control buff, debuff, and then it increases his ninjutsu and taijutsu defense for 2 rounds. Basically, as far as I can tell, any sort of damage that Madara is gonna take in this form, it's gonna be in what do you call it, in genjutsu damage, and even then it says that it dispels any benefits that the enemies has, which means that, say for example, Naruto has a shadow clone on him, it's just going to dispel it because it's just going to get rid of the shadow clones, so Naruto loses those buffs and then takes all the damages and all that, whatever it entails with the skill being released. And also it ignores backhand, so cards like the Mizukage and Chojiro combination card, they won't be particularly useful anymore, because if this card hits them, it's gonna basically make it so nothing that they can do works, which one of the effects that the combination card in particular has is the immune to any sort of debuff if it's triggered for an item at tier 5, but because of this skill, it's just not gonna happen anymore. So it looks like just to get Madara up to Diamond, you're gonna have to drop a lot of cash just from looking at this, just glancing at it. There is a new skill, and it looks like the skill is only gonna be able to be equipped to Madara, and only Diamond Madara will be able. I'm sorry, only Diamond Madara will be able to use the skill itself, the newest skill for Madara. So if you have a 6-path, gold, bronze, silver, you're not gonna get the Diamond Madara. Which the passive skill is Infinite Tsukiyomi with probability release, deal genjutsu damage with additional ninjutsu, high probability entwine enemy for 1 round, and suffer infinite Tsukiyomi damage until they die. After equip, immune to all silent and Inazami effect. So this is actually very, very powerful if you think about it, because it's immune to the Inazami effect, And the Inazami effect is essentially the same thing as the Mangeki Kumui effect. So if those two are one and the same, then that means that Madara is immune to the Mangeki Kumui from Obito once you equip it to him. So if you get this card and you get it maxed out, it looks like this card is just going to be the card that will be the most powerful one. And it looks like there's a new item for Madara, which is called Madara's Cane Tier 4. Exclusive equipment enhances ninjutsu and taijutsu defense for any ninja who wears it. Increases an extra 60k ninjutsu attack and 70k HP for Madara. I'm not quite sure where this goes. I would assume that it goes in his necklace slot. Because that's really the only one that you can equip it to, possibly his legs or earrings. But you already have the Renengan in the head slot, the his weapons for in his weapon slot, his ring, his cloak. There's not many more spaces, and it doesn't really make much sense for it to be equipped in his weapon slot. So that's going to be interesting to see. Um, so there's a new collection update. So if you have him apparently all the way up to diamond, you're gonna get a new collection, which is called Infinite Tsukiyomi, which looks to give you an extreme amount of CP. Just looking at it, glancing at it, it's at the very least a good 700, 800k worth of CP on your team. So if you get this card, you're definitely gonna be boosted up quite a few million. Now let's see how much it actually costs to get this card because if you recharge, let's see, just to get them to gold, let me look at how much it would cost. Because keep in mind, to get them to gold, you don't need a six path Madara. You need Madara Shadow, which usually costs quite a bit just from recharging. So let's look at this very quickly. Keep in mind that this is only for 2 days. On the third day of this particular event, you're gonna switch over to on the 22nd. Today is the 20th. On the 22nd, you're gonna switch over to Diamond Madara items. So yeah, it's just looking at gold Madara is gonna cost a lot of money. And you need 4 shadows if you're starting from scratch, and at 10,000 gold, you only get 1 Madara shadow. Um, so for example, if I wanted to get gold Madara, let me look at this. Train. So I have a bronze Madara, and I need 1 Madara shadow for silver, and then 2 more for gold. So I would need 3 Madara shadows, and just looking at how much it costs for one, 10k gold. That's one. I would still need 2 more for gold, and so it would cost me 10k just to get to silver. And then if I wanted to get to gold, I would need to get 50k essentially. Um, no, recharge 20k one day and then 10k the next day just to make it cheaper to get them to gold. So that's 30k in 2 days essentially. And then if I want to get the final Sharingan, essentially, I would have to the Diamond Madara. I would have to get, let's see, well, before the event ends. If I wanted to get Diamond Madara before the event ends, I would have to get I have to recharge another 20k because that's how you get 4 reincarnation Sharingan. You get a lot of rare ore, but it's still very very pricey. So I mean, just getting Madara all the way up to that particular all the way up there is really really expensive. Um, it looks like you can get the skill book, Infinite Tsukiyomi, um, if you want to for 45k gold, but there's no real point to do that, especially if you have Madara at gold or lower, because the Infinite Tsukiyomi is only applicable to a Diamond Madara. And then if you want the secondary passive, you need to recharge essentially for on the 20. Okay, you need to recharge 15k gold. So yeah, just looking at this is one of the most expensive events that there's ever been. Am I going to be spending money on this event? No, simply because I don't have that sort of cash. Just for me to get to Diamond Madara, I would have to recharge a good, let's see, to Gold Madara, I have to recharge 30k, and then if I want Diamond Madara in this during this event, I would have to recharge another 20k, essentially 50k just in total for Gold Madara, which is not the sort of money that I have right now to throw around. Don't get me wrong, if I had the money, I might do it simply because Gold Madara, Diamond Madara, especially with all the skills and all the items that I would get, would be extremely powerful, as in insanely powerful. Huh, that's cool. But right now, well, not really willing to do that. So yeah, as you can see, just Diamond Madara by himself apparently is 6.1 million worth of CP. Then when you add in his items, that's another million and a half for his exclusive items. And then adding in whatever extra items you have on the reserve to equip to him, that's, I don't know, another 500k minimum. So just fucking gold Madara would be what? 7.5 million at the very least. Diamond Madara, I mean, and then plus all the skills, he's just insanely powerful. That's about it for the video. Once again, sorry for no daily Q&A. It's just that my phone is really fucked up, and right now it's spazzing out really, really badly. I can barely read anything, so yeah, sorry guys. Um, I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video, hopefully. More than likely just gonna do a quick demonstration for any card that I guess gets offered to me to be showcased. I think Ritstack, a member of my clan, offered me to use his account so I can show you guys the Tobirama Minato combination card. So that's gonna be interesting if I get in touch with him soon enough. So that might be tomorrow's video. We'll see. So yeah, bye guys, and see you guys tomorrow.